You see. Yellow. Yeah. Just let me give you your question.
You just remind us.
It's quite clear. It's quite very joyful.
Take off the video, please.
You go collab. Okay, so talk about together collab. Here. Hey, Pigit. Tadika. It's okay. It's cool. Let's connect the computer.
Hi everyone, can you hear me? Are you fine? Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Ruth.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello. Let's introduce ourselves.
All right, can I go first?
Okay, let's get started. My name is Justin and I'll be your instructor in this tutorial. Today we're going to continue from where we stopped last time. Last time we looked at HTML. We had an introduction, we saw the structure, the different elements, we saw the different images, we saw how to add headings to our website. So today we're going to look at other elements. We're going to have a look at this. We're going to have a look at comments and attributes in HTML. Let me share my screen. So I shared this document yesterday in our WhatsApp group. We're going to go through it, then after we'll have a practical look at what happens actually. So that having us HTML elements, it is markup and the text images and content for display in our browser. HTML markup includes special elements such as
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Okay.
So my
So
name
my
is
name is
Justin,
Justin,
and
and
I'll
I'll
be
be
taking
taking
you
you
through
through
HTML.
HTML.
Let's
Let's
introduce
introduce
ourselves
ourselves
briefly
briefly
because I'm
because I'm
seeing
seeing
some
some
new
new
faces.
faces.
Let's use
Let's use
one
one
minute to
minute to
introduce
introduce
ourselves.
ourselves.
Hey people,
Hey
are you
people, are you
fine?
fine?
Hi,
Yes,
Yes,
Mercy, how
Mercy,
are
how are
you?
you?
I'm fine, thank you. I don't know if you were meaning me, but I've been around. I just missed the last two sessions because I had papers that finalize.
All
Alright.
right.
Good to
Good
see
to
you
see you
virtually.
virtually.
Okay, good to see you too.
I'm
I'm
saying
saying
hi,
hi,
Ja.
Ja.
Hi, Ja,
Hi, Ja,
please
please
introduce
introduce
yourself.
yourself.
At
At
least
least
I
I
know
know
Doreen,
Doreen,
I
I
know
know
Arinda,
Arinda,
even
even
Mercy,
Mercy,
I
I
know
know
Carol,
Carol,
Cynthia.
Cynthia.
We've
We've
been
been
together
together
like
like
they've
they've
missed
missed
out
out
on
on
your
your
call.
call.
Hi, I'm
Hi,
called
Anita.
Anita.
How are
How are
you?
you?
It's Anita. I'm fine. I was misinformed about when you were starting and all that. So I got into the group the other day and I'm trying to follow up like effectively today.
Okay,
Okay, you're
welcome
welcome,
Anita. Good
Anita.
to
Good to
see you
see you
virtually.
virtually.
Vanessa,
Vanessa,
please
please
introduce
introduce
yourself.
yourself.
Vanessa,
Vanessa,
Vanessa, can
Vanessa,
you
can
hear
you hear
me?
me? All
Alright.
right.
Let me
Let me
introduce
introduce
myself
myself
again.
again.
My
My
name
name
is
is
Justin,
Justin,
and
and
I'll
I'll
be
be
your
your
instructor.
instructor.
So you
So
can
you
ask
can
me
ask me
anything
anything
that
that
concerns
concerns
web
web
development.
development.
Let's
Let's
just
just
dive
dive
into
into
this
this
work.
work.
So
So
last
last
time we
time we
looked
looked
at
at
HTML.
HTML.
Those
Those
were
were
not
not
around.
around.
The HTML
HTML
is
is
just a
just a
markup
markup
language
language
that's
that's
used
used
to
to
display
display
content on a
content on a
website. So
website. So
every
every
website you
website
see
you
out
see out
there,
there,
behind the
behind the
scenes,
scenes,
it
it
displays
displays
HTML.
HTML.
So
So
every
every
website
website
on
on
the
the
front
front
end
end
will
will
always
always
display
display
HTML.
HTML.
So that's
So
what
that's
we
what we
looked at
looked at
last
last
time.
time.
And
And
we
we
looked at
looked
a
at
few
a few
elements. So
elements. So
today we're
today
going
we're
to
going to
continue
continue
and
and
look
look
at
at
other
other
elements
elements
besides the
besides the
ones we
ones we
looked at
looked at
last time.
last time.
Last
Last
time we
time we
had
had
a
a
look
look
at
at
headings, we
headings,
had
we
a
had a
look
look
at
at
images,
images,
we
we
had
had
a
a
look
look
at
at
paragraphs.
paragraphs.
So
So
today we're
today
just
we're
going
just
to
going to
continue
continue
and
and
look
look
at
at
lists,
lists,
attributes,
attributes,
and
and
how to write
write
comments in
comments in
HTML
HTML
because
because
the
the
things
things
need
need
to
to
document
document
your
your
work.
work.
So we're
So
going
we're
to
going
look
to look
at
at
that
that
using
using
HTML.
HTML.
Allow me
Allow me
share
share
my
my
screen.
screen.
HTML
HTML
elements.
elements,
Last
last
time
time
we
we
said
said
elements
elements
are
are
the
the
ones
ones
that
that
we
we
use
use
to
to
annotate
annotate
text
text
or
or
like
represent
represent
our
our text in
text in
HTML.
HTML.
For
For
example, if
example,
at all
if
you
at all
have
you
a
have a
paragraph,
paragraph,
in
in
order
order
for
for
the
the
browser
browser
to
to
understand
understand
it's
it's
a
a
paragraph,
paragraph,
it
it
has
has
to
to
be
be
wrapped
wrapped
in
in
a
a
key
key
tag.
tag.
If
If
at
at
all
all
you
you
write
write
in
in
the
the
heading,
heading,
in
in
order
order
for
for
the
the
browser
browser
to
to
understand
understand
it
it
as
as
the
a
heading,
heading,
you have
that's
to wrap
wrap
it
it
in
in
either
either
H1,
H1,
H2,
H2,
H3,
H3,
H4,
H4,
H5,
H5,
or
or
H6.
H6.
If at
If
all
at all
you
you're
are inserting
inserting
an
an
image, you
image,
have
you
to
have to
wrap
wrap
it
it
inside the
inside the
IMG
IMG
tag.
tag. So that's how HTML is used. It's just markup and it's presentational. So HTML is not a programming language. It's just a language that's used to display content on the browser. And it uses special markup or elements like you have the head, you have the title, the body, header, footer, article, section, head. There are so many. The list is endless, but there are so many tags. Actually, we can't exhaust all of them in the tutorial, but we shall be using one by one at a time. Because later on, we're going to have a look at CSS. So we shall be using some of these elements to help us design nice websites. So our major topic for today is going to be about lists. I don't know if at all anyone has ever made a list, but today we're going to look at how to actually create lists in HTML. So they're telling us lists are used in day-to-day life. Take an example by shopping list. Lists are also used on our web, and we have different categories to look up to. So just like a shopping list, this also helps create a list of items. Maybe you have a set of related items that you want to group together. So HTML has a list. So we don't expect you to use a heading tag for a list to mean a list. So HTML has this special tag. If at all you want to create a list, there is markup for that, or there is an element to do that. If at all you want to create maybe a paragraph, you always call out the paragraph tag, not the list tag. So HTML has this special element. So these help developers in grouping the scope of related items, and the lists are divided into two. So you have the ordered and then the unordered list. Ordered lists are those that mark up a list of items where the order doesn't matter. In this case, ordered lists are represented with the OL tag. Actually, ordered lists, the order matters, the order really matters. When you're creating the items, they follow that hierarchy. So this has to come first, then second, third, fourth, like that. So for ordered lists, they always actually appear with numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to whatever number you want. So let's take an example. When you're crossing the road, you have to always follow these steps. The moment you do them the other way around, you get knocked. So they're telling us maybe you have a paragraph before crossing the road, the list is going to look like this, the ordered list. You wrap everything in OL tags. And then these are the list items. So you have to look, one item is you have to look right, the other item is you have to look left, then look right again, and cross the road. So you have to follow that order always when you're crossing the road. The moment you misfire the order, the power always knocks you. So that's an example of another list. And then when we write, we're going to sleep familiar with numbers. They'll be preceded by numbers at the beginning of the list. Then ordered and unordered list. Unordered lists are used to mark up lists of items where the order doesn't matter. Let's say a shopping list, so you can either start with shoes, you can either start with clothes, bags, anything you want on your shopping list, maybe food or groceries stuff. So here the order doesn't matter, any order can work. So for them they are wrapped in UL tags. So I just control my screen, grab the UL, and then the list items will still stay because we also like grouping these items together. So you can have eggs, vegetables, cooking oil. Here the order doesn't matter. And actually when you open them in the browser, they'll always have bullets at the beginning. So this will always output a bulleted list, and then the other one will always output a numbered list. The only difference is the tag we use. Here I use the OL tag, and here I use the UL tag. Then we have comments. Comments are very, very important when it comes to HTML and any other language that we shall look at later. They're telling us HTML has a mechanism of writing comments code browsers ignore comments by making them invisible to the user. The purpose of comments is to allow you to include notes that explain your code or logic. So they're telling us this is just a mechanism. So most people tend to ignore it, but actually it's very, very important. So it's like documenting your work for your future self. Imagine you write code, maybe write HTML that maybe designs a login form, but later on you don't know which tag is used to create a button, which tag is used to actually create the input, or which tag is used to create the list. So when you put in a comment inside your HTML, this will always help you recall when you're reading through the code. Or if at all we're going to look at GitHub whereby you're going to be collaborating on different projects with different people. So imagine someone writes code when you don't have a clue on what actually the code does. So when you write comments, or when that person writes comments in their code, you always have a clue. Just read through the comments and see this particular code is handling maybe the head section, this one is the form element, or this one is the footer, or this one is the input, or this one is the list or my table, something like that. So comments just help you document your work. And then the other thing they do is they help you clear out what you don't want to be displayed in the browser. Let's say you have so many headings and then you don't want one to appear, as you're going to see. So you just wrap it inside this opening angle bracket, then exclamation, then two hyphens. Then to close off the comment, you have to always press the hyphen, two of them, and then the closing angle bracket. That's how you write a comment in HTML. The moment you forget to close off your comment, that means you comment out all your work and it won't be displayed in the browser when you open. You're going to try it. But that's what comments basically do. First, they help you document your work for your future self or for someone else you're collaborating with, and then the other purpose is to help you make some content invisible. Maybe you're trying out different versions of your work. Maybe you're testing headings, which heading can work best for my website. Maybe you have H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. So you feel like the H2 will work best, so you always comment out the other ones. Because when you comment them out, they won't be displayed in the browser when you open your file. The other thing we're going to look at today are the attributes. They're telling us attributes provide additional information about elements. All elements can have attributes. They are always specified with a start tag and usually come in name value pairs or p-value pairs, something like this. So you have an attribute name, then the equal sign, then the value. Those who attended the last time's call, you saw how we added the source attribute in the image in order to get the image. So this is the same way we're going to be adding all the other attributes, because the attributes are so many and then they vary depending on which element. We have special attributes that apply to the image, that's the first attribute, and then the out attribute. We have attributes that only work for forms. Maybe you want to submit a form. How do you get the input from the user by the way? So you need to add in some attributes. Maybe you want to go to a different website. You've seen these cases where maybe on your website and then you click on the Facebook icon and it takes you to the Facebook page of that particular website. So they also use an attribute that we're going to look at later on. So there are so many attributes. Maybe you want to identify something. Use the ID attribute. There are so many, the list is endless. Actually, I'll share a screenshot of the different attributes and their purpose. but just know attributes. There are so many, and they vary depending on what you want and on which element to apply them to. So today we're going to look at the A tag or the anchor tag, and then its attribute, because these move hand in hand. So they're telling us the A tag defines the hyperlink. The href attribute specifies the URL of the page you want to link to. Oh yeah, the page code. So take an example of this code. You have a tag, and then you have this text. Click here to this Google. So this actually, when you click on this text, maybe when you open it in the browser, it always takes you to the Google home page. Why? Because we define the href attribute and it carries a value.
Excuse me, Justin. You're breaking me.
Okay, let me work on that. I was saying, when you have the A tag, it always carry the attribute of the href, and the href will always have a value that takes you to the particular website you want to visit, or to the particular page, because you're going to have these scenarios whereby you don't want to link to an external website, but you want your pages to be linked. Maybe you're the home page and you want to see about that website, or you want to see the services they offer. You're going to always click somewhere that takes you to those particular the respective pages. So they always use the anchor tag, and the href attribute is always given a value that takes you to those respective pages. They're giving us here other examples of attributes. We have the style attributes when you want to specify the colors, the size. Because next week we're going to have a look at CSS, how to design these websites using HTML. We have the title attributes. Maybe you come across scenarios whereby when you hover over something, there is some text that pops up. So use the title attribute to just add it inside the opening tab of any HTML element. Then you have the placeholder attribute. Hope most of you have seen this. When you're entering a form, there is always that text. Maybe enter your name. That text that always that appears inside your input element is the placeholder. So we're going to see how to add all these. So I'm going to show you how to do the lists, how to write comments, how to add the attributes to the anchor tag, and then this will be your assignment for today. This is what you're going to try out. You have to create a file, folder index.html. You put a new folder for this work. Then you add a structure of HTML like we saw last time. Add a title and a heading. We also saw this last time. Then create a list of 5 unordered and ordered items. So I need 5 unordered and then 5 ordered items. Then you comment out your heading so that it doesn't appear in the browser. So after writing down your comment, your heading, I need you to comment it out. Because you said when you comment out something in HTML, it won't appear in the browser. So I want you to try writing the comment. And then I also create a hyperlink that takes you to facebook.com. So I want everyone to just come up with a random hyperlink that says maybe when someone that says click here to visit your Facebook. And when I click on that particular link, it takes me to your actual Facebook page. So that's what you'll be doing for today, but let me show you how to actually, let's practice, let's try out these things practically before you try out on your own. Yes?
How do we, these assignments, do we submit them or?
Actually, for now, you're not supposed to submit them. Why? Because they haven't
So
told.
we just do it.
Yes, you just do and maybe send me screenshots so that I see your progress. But actually, today we're going to learn about Git and GitHub, so that when we give you assignments, we are able to review and then assess your work. Okay. So these ones are just try, like for try. So I'm going to create a folder on my desktop. I'm going to call it my website. Let me call it HTML list. HTML underscore list. This is a folder. Remember we said last time how to open a project in Visual Studio Code. First of all, create the folder, then you right click on that folder, select the folder, right click, and open with Visual Studio Code. Everyone has Visual Studio Code, but if at all you don't have Visual Studio Code, there are alternative text editors like Sublime Text, Atom, Notepad. You can use any of your choice to still get the same results. So inside, I showed you how to create files. Let me do it again. So let me close the welcome screen. So to create a file, you go to Files, then select New File. It will always bring you an untitled file. So the first thing you do is save that file. You go back to File, select Save As. Let me call it list.html. Why we save the file? Because it will save us a lot of time, and then also when it comes to editing, it will always give you the colors. So your tags will always be colored so that you know this is my edit tag. It's has a different color. Maybe your heading is different from your paragraph, something like that. So it always saves you a lot of time when you save your file in the first place. So I'll put in the structure. Let me type it, but later on I'll show you the shortcut. For now to generate these tags automatically without having to type everything line by line. But let's first master the structure. So like we said, every element has a closing tag. So whatever element you open, make sure you close it open. And put the title for our document. Call it HTML list because that's what we're looking at. So inside the body, I'll just put in maybe H2 that says HTML lists. So remember how to create ordered lists. So I can even write the comment here, right? Okay, let me just leave the comment. I'll just show you how to comment out later on. Let me take you back to my document and then we see how to write ordered lists in the first place. So this is how you write ordered lists. So you wrap them inside your OL tags. So I'll just write my OL opening tags. You start with the angle bracket, then you type the element name, then you close it off. Then the closing tag is this one, but Visual Studio Code will already help you close it, okay? Because it knows when you open a tab, you have to close it. So this is how we write the ordered list. Then every list has a list item. So I'll put in my item number 1. Was look left, look right. Look right. Then look left. Look right again. Then press the red. So after editing, you always have to save. So sometimes, most of the time, I always put mine in autosave. But if at all you don't have autosave, you always have to save. But if when you make changes, you have to save your file. After saving, you open where you put that file. So there are 2 ways of opening. I can try to go back to where I created my file. That's my desktop. Then inside HTML lists, open the folder. I'll see my file, select my file, right click and open with any browser. I can either open with Chrome or open with Firefox. So all browsers will work. See what I have on my screen. So order list will always be preceded by a number. So this is what you do 1, item 1, number 2 you have to look left, number 3 you have to look right again, then number 4 you have to press the red. So those are ordered lists. But you can also have unordered lists. So for you can guess how to write another list. Any guesses? Okay.
Can I give it a go?
Yes.
Can I give it a go?
How do I write the code? Hello? Hello? Yes, Mercy. This is Carol. Okay.
I think I don't know where Matthew has been.
Oh, okay.
I think
You will?
then I think you just since it's already UL, you just put the list in LI. Just write the list in LI.
Yes, actually, exactly, that's what you do. So for another list, you just write them for UL. Then you put in the list items. Let's say I'm writing a list of names. I'll put in Carol. I'll put in Mercy. So here the list doesn't matter. So if I'm writing the call on this call, I just put like everyone. The order doesn't matter. So long as I have everyone on my list. I saw Anita. We have Arinda. Who else is on the call? Let me see. Doreen. We have Doreen.
Ruth.
Haija is Anita. Ruth, eh? How else? We have Daisy. We have Eric. Who else?
Justin.
Justin's not on the call. So yeah, actually, yeah, the order doesn't matter. Any order is fine. Okay, we have Justin on the call. Have I left out anyone? Eh? We have Vanessa. Who else? Who else? Now we have two Carols, eh? We have Carol here and then Carol. Okay. Let me put in here.
Stella.
Yes. So when who else?
Stella. Stella.
Oh, Stella. Okay, after writing your list items, so make sure they are always wrapped in UL tags for unordered lists and OL tags for ordered lists. So you just save your file, you click on photo save. So Visual Studio Code will always show you this dot here if I told you your file is not saved. So you just hold Ctrl S and save your file. Then when you come to the router, since we opened the file, I'll just come and then just refresh. So when I refresh, I guess you can see the difference. This one has numbers, this one has bullets. Do you have questions on how to do HTML lists? Okay. Now let's write comments. Because later on you want to document let's say someone is not on the call, but they want to see like how do you even write comments or what was going on during the call. So this is how you write a comment in HTML. So you start with this, and then you write the comment what you want to write. So I'll just write this is another list. Write ordered list. Ordered list. Text like that. And then this is an ordered list. Then after saving it, what's going to happen? These comments won't show in our browser. So what any comment you write won't show. Your work will still show well, but when it comes to the developers, this will always be like helpful when it comes to recalling on what was going on. So I will know at this point he or she was trying to create an ordered list, and at this point he or she was trying to create an ordered list. Not when you forget to comment, like close of your comment. Let me show you what will happen. Let's say I've opened the comment and forget to close it off. You see what happens to my screen? Everything will turn green. So literally you're going to like only see the order list. Let me save and show you in the browser the results, how the results will appear. You see? I've lost my unordered list. Why? Because of failure to close off my comment. So when you mark the start of your comment, you have to always close it off. So when you end your comment and save again, your work will be back.
Maybe you can try leaving out one list not closed and showing. Leave one LI not closed and showing.
Okay. Okay, let me also show you how this will apply. So let's say I was writing on the list of people who are attending this session, and happened to find out that Justin wasn't there. So I'll just comment out Justin. Justin, you are not on the call. So I'll just come and end my comment from here. Like this. So when I save the others, all the other names will appear in the browser, but Justin won't appear. Why? Because she wasn't on the call. Any questions? Okay, let me show you how to add the anchor tag. Then questions will come in later. Someone has a question? Okay, let me first show you the anchor tag. Let me create another file. Okay, let me create another file called index.html. So actually you can...
Mic check.
Yes? Index.html. You can either create a file from here. I see the icon that says new file. You can choose new folder, but this time I wanted the file. So this will save you a lot of time because you don't have to go back and save the file manually. So the moment you click here, let's say I want about.html, just come click on the icon, then declare the extension here, and then I want about.html. This saves a lot of time. I already used this. But I want to, if I told you want to delete a file, you just right click and then select delete. Because we don't have want to look at about.html right now. My interest is in the index.html. So I'll just copy wherever is in this side because I want to create the search again. Just hold Ctrl A, then come here. Copy, then Ctrl V this side. So I'll remove everything from my body because this is where the content of our web page will always be. So I want to look at the anchor tag. I'll change my title to the anchor tag or the A tag. So we're looking at the attributes. So why I say with the anchor tag? Because it's very, very important and it will help us when it comes to creating other things like the navigation menu with the A tag. So that's why I try to start with that, but there are so many others. So we're looking at this right now, how to create a hyperlink that links to google.com. So it's always written using the A tag. So I'll come here and write my opening A tag, then come here, close it off right away. Then I'll just put in the text that says so click here to visit Google. Let me save this file and open it in the browser and I show you how it looks like right now. So when you want to open another file, you still can go back to your desktop, then look at, now we have two files, but the other one is in index.html. So I'll open index.html instead. So it's see how it appears. It will just appear like normal text. I click here. Oh, my spelling.
So I'll save again.
So I'll save again.
Click here to this book.
Click here to this
Before you
book.
actually add the
So
attributes,
before you actually add the attributes, it will appear like normal text. But actually, I want to make it a link to google.com. That takes me to this page, to the Google home page.
so what you can do is go back and add the
Href attributes.
So like they said, attributes
So,
are always in
like they
a
said,
value.
attributes are always in a key value format. So I'll write the attribute name, that's the href, like the reference, the hyper reference, where I want
Item to take you
that particular item to take you to each particular page. So I'll write in the equal sign and then put
the
in
value of whatever page you want.
what? Then the value of whatever page I want it to
This
go.
time around, I want it to take me to Google.
So this time around, I want it to take me to Google. I'll put in google.com.
So I want this href to take me to this side.
So I want this href to take me to this side when I click for here to go to this book. So I want it to take me to this page. So what I'll do, I'll come here and then go to this tab and copy this actual link. I'll just hold Ctrl A, then Ctrl C to copy.
Text editor.
Then come back to
Then I see
my
where I want to put the
text
value.
editor.
Where
Then
my
I see where I want to put the value, where
I'll just control
my cursor is here. In between the two quotes is where I'll just Ctrl V to paste.
When I open again, you're going to see
Then
the
save my work. When I open again, you're going to see the
I see
changes.
now it actually even the appearance has changed.
Refresh.
Right now it's
I see now it actually even the appearance has changed. Right now it's underlined, and when you hover it, like the cursor changes to this hand that takes you to Google home page. So when I click, let me try clicking.
We've successfully listed the Google home page.
We've successfully listed the Google home page.
If I wanted to maybe take me to a different page,
If I wanted to maybe take me to a different page, maybe I want it to take me to twitter.com, I'll just change the value.
I'll just come here, copy the link, and then go back to my text editor.
I'll just
and
come
then the
here
value of,
for
the href.
the href. After whatever I do, remember to save.
So after
So after saving, instead of taking me to google.com, when I come back to my this one. Okay. Okay, you just have to open this again. click on
my link,
it will take me now to Twitter.
So it will no longer take me,
So it will no longer take me to google.com. Why? Because the value changed. The value I put in the href here changed to twitter.com instead of google.com. So that's it for today, unless you have any questions. Okay, the other thing is about your site. When someone clicks, have you realized when someone clicks, it just actually redirect them to Twitter and you lose out on this page. Yet most of the time when someone clicks on Facebook, it always opens a new tab. So I want to make research on how to do that. How do you get this when someone clicks instead of just going to Twitter? Because most of the time, if at all you're working on a business site, your customers will be redirected to Twitter, and then they just start seeing the different clicks people make. So I want to have it when someone clicks on this link, it opens a new tab, and then Twitter will open a new tab instead of opening directly from your site. So that's, I'm going to add that to your assignment for today. Do you have questions before we close up? Questions?
Justin. Hello.
Yes.
Thank you for today's class. Now my question is, when it comes to the attributes,
Yes.
the site I include is supposed to be a valid site, or I can put any site I feel like, I don't know.
You can actually give us a valid site, if at all it's a business website. But for purposes of trying, actually you give us a valid site. Why? Because we're looking at making these things realistic. I'll show you later on how to just link pages. Now, like you saw these files on a navigation menu for any website, when you click on About, it always takes you to a different page. Or when you click on services, you already see their services. So they always take you off from the home page to a different page. So I'll show you how to link those different pages within the same website. But now this time round, we're looking to an external website, like our social media site. So expect when someone clicks on your Instagram icon, they are taken to your Instagram account, or they are taken to your Facebook page. When they click on the icon or on the word, visit our Facebook page.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Any other question? Questions, please. Are you ready to try out the work I shared? Can everyone try out this? Let me show you my screen. Someone has a question again.